we have in voting for assessments, how money is spent, how it's managed. So I would like to leave with those thoughts. I do feel like there's a conflict of interest with the hiring of JT. Being that he's a member, it feels like there's a board member that has been given more power, more authority. And that to me doesn't seem like it's been addressed. So thank you for letting me share.
Thank you. Okay.
I don't know how to make her.
She's muted.
There you go.
I know what names people are. Okay. Hey. Hi, are you there?
Yes. This is Mona Wright. And when you don't do an RFP, you're creating a problem. Documents say RFP, and we need to do one. There's been a breach of contract. It's not good when a management company has a lack of a budget. Then they're over budget last year by $500,000. They're not providing the entire board with all the information needed to sign this addendum today. And you're asking, the management company is sitting here allowing them to say, I haven't seen this, and they're walking away today trying to get this thing signed. This isn't good. This isn't how you do business. There's a lot of companies out there that are very capable, and I am asking you to please do an RFP. They have a lot of things that they've done incorrectly. Go back to the thing we just got this week in our emails, the audit that was done. That was absolutely horrendous. You can't blame that on the people who live here. You can't blame this on the last board. You cannot do that. This is squarely on the shoulders of FSR. Thank you.
One more comment from the public. Joe Brown.
I've had my hand up since the pool conversation. So do you want to finish this topic and then come back to me with the pools?
The pool issue is already behind, I think.
Okay, then I'll speak now.
Open. Yeah.
Question was,
I'm sorry.
my question was about the spa. We had, I think.
No, sorry.
Right now, you can bring that up in general later.
Okay.
But let's limit it to FSR and the contract.
Okay.
Thank you, Joe.
Did you have a question about them?
About the spa. Who's on?
Kathy, are you there?
Kathy?
Can you hear me? Oh, thank
Yes.
you. I think I was muted. Sorry. I agree with both of the comments from the other people.
Kathy Boston.
Yep, this is Kathy
Can you say
Boston.
your name real quick? Thank you.
Hi. I agree with both of the comments from the other people, and I think we're rushing this through tonight. I was confused how long we're locked in with FSR, if it's 90 days, if it's 1 year, or if it's 3 years. I do think we should have RFP. All it will do, I'm not saying self-management, I'm saying let's just see how FSR compares with other companies. I think the thing about the JT, I do think he should recluse himself as well, if that's the right word. I don't know if I'm using the right word.
We're not talking about employees right now.
Yeah. Yeah, let's focus
Okay, well,
on
that's part of the problem with FSR, is that he's with them now, but he is making all the decisions as if he were on the board. I do agree with that, and
he is not making decisions as he's on the board. He's got a very specific function that we go to him to ask him questions as he's working in the area, but he's not deemed a board member. We had him here today to address some of the issues that we had with the pool.
It was very insightful and very helpful for information about the community.
We let her.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I do think that when we use his family's companies, that there should be bids.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, let's,
Okay.
That's enough.
we have a motion and a second on,
Yes. Sharon motion. Yeah.
okay, all those in favor of the modified agreement with FSR, raise your hand. Four,
Aye.
so 5-4.
No.
All opposed?
5-2.
Two and.
You need to ask for it before you assume it. Yeah, so please ask for the other votes.
Hey, Mel, what was it? It was 5 what?
5-2.
All that you oppose?
And 2.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
There's 5 aye. All those opposed?
And it's not that I have anything against FSR, I just think this should have been tabled until we had time to read it, legal review, all the normal things we do on any addendum to a contract. This is not pro or against.
Are you the only one, or?
I'll vote the same, but that's the same caveat that I would like to see this go to legal first. I think we should have, I'm okay with continuing with FSR at this point going forward. I'm excited to have a new manager. I think that's going to be a great fresh start. I just want to make sure that that's my point here, not to vote no to go against FSR, but to do the proper review.
And I just want to reiterate, Diana and Brody recused themselves due to a potential or
Yes,
perceived conflict.
the appearance.
Parents, yep. Thank you.
All right.
Up for the business now.
We want to bring the other folks back in.
Yeah.
If they're there.
We have to do open forum. Do we have? We do. Special meeting.
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna do open forum. We're gonna allow three comments.
You bring Jill back first. Jill was in that, she was in line to open Jill on the pool. She was.
Hey, Jill. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about this.
Hi, Jill.
Hi.
You're back.
So, thank you. I just didn't hear any comments made about the spa, and we did have, I believe it was 6 violations and 4 were repeat violations from November. And so are those problems going to be taken care of too? And is Raven Pools going to service that spa also?
Answer that now.
Yes, they're gonna spot.
Yes, all of the items in the county inspection report included the ones from November. All of them have to be taken care of in order to be open, which is what is being taken care of, what we voted yes on today.
So yes, Jill.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We know how many people are online? 73. There were 80 something. Thank you. Okay. I'm sure they're all.
Hi, John.
Hey there, this is John Feddock.
Will you just take your name real
Yeah,
quick?
John Feddock. Just a quick, I guess, clarification for me and maybe some other community members, because I wasn't quite sure on that last initiative. Was there a specific reason why it couldn't be reviewed by legal before it was voted on? I couldn't understand what that reason was.
Let me just indicate, I think it could have been, but the modification is so minor. I don't think I'd almost be embarrassed to have legal to go over the agreement. The change is simply from 6% to 7%. We're able to go in and if we don't like somebody that's performing, we can reach out and get rid of.
Do you want to answer, Shane?
I would just like to address just that comment in general. Is we are very close partners with your legal counsel. They review vast majority of our agreements. They are very familiar with what was presented in front of you, not the terms, because again, those terms are unique to Val Vista Lakes, but there is nothing that they would be surprised to see would stand by that.
So
Okay.
you're assuring everyone that the only two changes, nothing else in the contract.
What I'm saying,
I'm just clarifying.
what I'm saying to that is they have seen that staffing addendum as presented.
Okay.
Okay,
I
no,
understood
I'm just hearing it was 3 pages, so it sounded like it wasn't too simple, but, okay, thanks.
John Pettit. John Pettit. Thanks, John.
Okay, can you say your name?
Penny Dunn.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I'm just wondering, with the management company, I agree that we need to have that professionally done. But I'm just wondering, with the problem that's been ongoing, obviously, for many years, why it took so long for anybody to say anything about that. Why the management company wouldn't have found that and informed us of it before, instead of all of a sudden the pool's closed, we're this much in debt and everything. I just hope that this management company will be on top of things, will be open with us, but that it won't get, this has just been swept under the rug by various management companies, and I wonder why.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, that's 3,
How
so
many are left? 4?
4. I would prefer we end the meeting. We've done the 3, we've done our due diligence according to Josh Boland.
Yeah.
It's 5:20.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
let's
Let's
hear one more and then.
I was gonna say, there's only one more, right?
They only have 2 minutes. Everyone's been under 2 minutes, so I appreciate everyone respecting that time limit. Thank you. Hi, Marcy, go ahead.
Good. Hi, I heard during that vote discussion that there was a motion for an addendum, but I never heard any motion about agreeing to a final contract. So that contract was never even discussed. And so we don't know if the board members all agree or don't agree with that contract. Also, I saw several board members who were seeing it for the first time. And so, of course, I think we're all going to ask, what is the rush when we have an agreement that's ongoing right now with FSR? And there is absolutely no reason that you wouldn't put out an RFP to see what other companies have to offer. So I guess my question is, since it was clear in that discussion that those board members, the whole board has not been given a copy of what was voted on today, if it violates fiduciary duty to vote on a contract that has not been handed to each of the board members and for them to be able to review in its entirety. Is that in opposition to fiduciary duty? Because to me, that seems like an easy question.
Thank you. Other comments?
No, I'm done. We're ending the meeting. Move that we adjourn.
You're what?
The meeting's over.
I second
Move that we adjourn the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Well, Laura, congratulations.
Wow.